Imagine an AI that can help predict your heart attack years before symptoms appear. A tool that could save millions of lives worldwide. We often think we are too young to worry about our heart health. But here is the truth. We tend to believe that serious health problems is something distant, something that won't happen to us. Yet an understanding of our heart health now could help us protect our loved ones, our parents, our grandparents, maybe even ourselves in the future. It may sound like science fiction right now, but each year cardiovascular disease claiming nearly 18 million lives worldwide. According to the World Health Organization, cardiovascular disease is #1 killer worldwide. For me, it isn't just statistics. It's a memory that a few years ago, one close person of mine nearly lost his life due to myocardial infarction. There was no symptoms, no warning, just one terrifying night that changed everything. I remember sitting in the hospital hallway with trembling hands, realizing how fragile life is. That was the moment I decided I want to reassure that no one would ever need to go through what my family did. That helplessness, that shock of something that was silent for all these years, suddenly becoming real. I started researching, trying to understand why so many people, even young, seemingly healthy ones, were caught off guard. What I found was simple yet shocking. The medicine today is reactive. We only start treating our heart disease after it's already there, life-threatening. But cardiovascular disease often develops for years before heart attack or stroke hits. That realization became the beginning of my project, and I will tell you more about it soon. But first, we need to better understand why cardiovascular disease remains so deadly. I won't sugarcoat this by telling that everything is fine, because the reality is urgent, and ignoring it costs lives. So what exactly is the problem? As I mentioned, cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of the death globally, responsible for 1 in 3 deaths. But the real danger isn't how many people die, it's how silently it happens. You can feel fine, look fine, even exercise and still be at risk. But why does it happen? Because prevention is ignored, we underestimate our risks, we delay our checkups. We wait for symptoms to appear. But there is also a psychological barrier. Many of us avoid regular checkups because fear stops. We tell ourselves, it won't happen to me. But again, the numbers say otherwise. A 2025 study published in Science Direct have found that cardiovascular disease and their risks among adults under 40 years have increased by nearly 13%. If we won't act now, by 2030, the number of deaths could exceed 23 million per year. It's like losing a population of whole New York City every single year. Younger generations often think that cardiovascular disease is a problem for later in life. But what we do today determines whether this later will even come. So here is a question. If we can predict hurricane, earthquakes, even financial crisis with the data, why can't we predict a heart attack? Or can we? Why do we wait until heart stops? Why do we spend billions treating disease that could have been prevented with a few simple clicks? Every day, technology gives us incredible tools. Yet we still treat our own health as some kind of mystery. That's where technology needs to step in. That's why I've built HealthyHeart AI. HealthyHeart AI is an AI-powered platform that predicts risk of cardiovascular disease before they became life-threatening. It analyzes 10 key health indicators, such as BMI, which is body mass index, age, gender, blood pressure, level of cholesterol, diabetes, smoking status, your stroke and heart attack history. You receive results within seconds. HealthyHeart AI identifies 3 main risk categories: green, low risk; yellow, moderate risk; red, high risk. But here what makes it powerful. You don't need to have a medical degree or lab results to use it. Even if you don't know some data, you can select, parameter, and system will calculate your approximate result, showing that prevention can be accessible to everyone, not just those with money or resources. The platform provides personalized risk recommendations, from diet and exercise tips to reminders to visit your doctor. It's free, intuitive, and user-friendly, designed to empower people to take action and save lives. So here's what we can do today. Check your risk online. It takes less than a minute. Encourage your parents, friends, and familiars to do the same. Don't ignore warning signs. Even a slightest headache can be an early sign of heart attack. Make small, sustainable steps. Walk more. Eat healthy. Try to manage your stress. Prevention isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. We're standing on the edge of a new era where information can replace fear and data can replace uncertainty. For too long, humanity has been waiting for illness to strike before action. But today, we have power to change that. The data is here. The technology is ready. What we need right now is courage to believe in a different future, a future where no one needs to lose their loved one to what could have been prevented. Cardiovascular disease may be the number one cause of the death globally. But it also can become a humanity first great victory. Thank you.